Be quiet. Oh yeah, now my people, it's your guy, the Niger Englishman, and we are back here, One Touch TV settings, and it's for your weekly dose of North London rivals. It's with me, your guy, Niger Englishman, alongside my co-host, my brother from another man like Deji Spurs in the building. How you doing, Dej?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been better. Big up to you, bro. Big up to everyone in the chat. I can't lie. I mean, when I was coming on the show tonight, I was thinking, it's been a disastrous kind of week. And for me, Tottenham right now feels like a roller coaster. One of them rides that you get at Fort Park or, Disneyland. You know what I mean? 1 minute we're up, the next minute we're down. And I think for me, the most shocking thing, and it hit something in my spinal cord, was the fact that Arsenal only need to win 9 more games to win the Premier League. And big up
Love that. You love that, innit?
bit of stats. And the truth is, if Arsenal win the Premier League in 9 games, I have to say that 2022-2023 season will have to go down as one of the worst seasons we've seen in Premier League history. I'm talking. We've seen some great seasons, but this will be one of the seasons that I won't remember. For many,
Deji, I don't know why are your intros always so long? Like, man like me just introduces my name, keep it pushing. Your intros are like monologues, like prayers, all sorts of things going on when it comes to you, Deji. Like, first of all, relax yourself because it's me that's hosted again. I don't know, maybe we should do a tally at the end of the season, like how many times you hosted versus how many times I hosted. I'm sure it's going to be a mess when it comes to you. But big up everyone in the comment section. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Guys, as you can hear, my voice is gone from the weekend shouting. Saturday was mad. Sunday was even madder watching the Manx hold 7. It was crazy. But I can't keep continuing this show without introducing our guest on the panel again. North London rivals, man like Zeus in the building. How you doing, Zeus?
Yeah. I can't come out here being like I'm all good and whatnot. I can't fake it. Man, a defeated Spurs fan. I don't even know. I'm lost, man. I can't front. I'm lost. You guys are gonna have to carry me through the show. I'm like proper lost, like discombobulated. I might have to start watching a new sport, man, something, because, jeez.
I started watching the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. This crap. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Mate, look. We need to stop meeting on circumstances like this, Zeus. I want to meet on better circumstances when you're doing better. Do you get what I'm saying, man? Hopefully, I'll come and visit you in
Wednesday. Yeah. Come through when the miraculous happens. And we, mash up Milan, then I'll be ready to go.
Okay, and we're gonna kind of go into the European games a lot more today than the weekend, because the weekend was crazy. Me and Deji have done a couple streams on other channels as well. But we're gonna go into a bit of the weekend, but focus mostly on the European fixtures. First of all, should we do with my dramatics? Yeah, we might as well start with my dramatics. Obviously, at the Emirates Stadium, a game that should have been a comfortable 3-0 victory ended up being a freaking roller coaster of emotions ride at the Emirates Stadium. 8 seconds into the game or whatever, and we're already a goal down. Now, what a worse? Is there any worse way to start a game than that at home? Madness. I don't know if you lot have seen the Tunnel TV reviews. If you haven't, go check them out. They're absolutely crazy. I felt I ran that whole 90 minutes with those boys that day. I was physically and emotionally drained at the full whistle. Yeah. But we got the job done. And it wasn't necessarily the 3 points. It's the manner of the 3 points. The fact that we never know when we're beaten. The fact that we gave ourselves a problem, but we didn't just rest on our laurels and complain about all the penalties that we should have been given in the game. We went out there and scored 3 clean goals and got the job done. And my, the cleanest of them all was my guy, Reece Nelson in this bitch. The composure, lad. The composure of that boy. Controlled on his right, set himself. It was like slow motion. It was poetry in motion watching him lift his left foot to strike that football. Last kick of the game. The absolute scenes. The Emirates erupts. And along we go to the title, as they say. Obviously, I don't know if you guys watched the full 90. But let's start. I'm going to start with Zeus because I know Deji's obviously going to give the Deji point of view. But did you watch the game and what did you think of the game and the 3 points that Arsenal got on Saturday?
I mean, I woke up kind of late, to be honest. Had a wild Friday night. The boy, man, like
just you in Toronto.
Out here with them things, you get me. So, I woke up and I think I checked the scores, and I think I saw that. I think by that time, Bournemouth were up 2-0, and I'm like, I look at Spurs, it's 0-0, and it's like, all right, I have a choice to make: chance to see Arsenal go down, or Spurs, I don't know, maintain fourth spot or something like that. And of course, I had to see Arsenal go down live, so I switched to that game, and it was.
Can you just imagine?
Yo, it's come to that, man.
The hate is real.
Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. Like, it's come to that Spurs. Goals. That's why I watch. I watch football to be entertained. Anyways, I think I caught.
You're definitely not going to get entertained watching Spurs. I get it. Continue.
The last few years is now we haven't, but So I switched to that game, and I think I remember seeing the first goal going. Was it Martinelli for Arsenal?
No, Partey.
Partey? Okay, I might have missed that one. But I had my eye more on that game. It's just, I didn't watch it like a real, like I had, because I don't have anything.
But to be honest, hey, you didn't even need to watch the game. The dramatics of the victory, the last minute kick of the game. How are you looking at that?
Okay, that I saw. First off, I looked 96 minutes. I'm like, all right, Arsenal, they dropped 2 points. City already won earlier. This is good. Mm-hmm. And then it goes to 97 or 96, whatever. Little gripe there, but and I think in the
which gripe did they look for there?
I'm just saying I expected the ref to blow at 96 or a little bit after that because the ball had gone. I think it was in Arsenal's half. Or something. I just it's a minute or whatever, but I just expect.
But you're not could take in consideration that Bournemouth were time wasting at the start of the stoppage time.
Okay, the Tunnel TV group, I messaged and I was like, I asked, did Bournemouth waste time? Because I was just wondering. Okay, I just asked, and it was a great finish, great strike. Hit with his laces, went through and everything like that, and. From the dramatic standpoint, it's great entertainment. Like, you can't front. Like, to come back in that manner is amazing. Like, it saddened me. Like, I would love to have that feeling. I remember when what's his name? Bergwijn scored 2 late goals against Leicester when the game was lost, kind of thing. So, great entertainment. Can't front on that. Can Arsenal keep doing this? Late comebacks coming back. I don't think so. So I hope they don't. I don't expect them to. But from a neutral point of perspective, it was a great watch.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
One second. I'm going to get into some of the comments because they've been coming in quick and fast. Big up Craig in the building. Big up Craig. Also saying Man City last game before the international break is postponed because of the FA Cup. So we could go 8 points clear. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Big up footy chats. Deji in the comments there. Breaking news. Man, you have announced a new sponsorship. 7-Up. Yeah. We got our 7-Up. Swiftly. Big up KM Box. The Assembled says, oh no, Deji gases have started. Have you won the league yet? We could hire your stadium to celebrate winning the league. It's money, so Spurs will accept. And obviously, I answered the call. I answered the call in the comment section. Man like Guna Lee said he wanted the link because he's got some things to say to a couple people on this panel. Welcome to the show again, man like Guna Lee in the building. How you doing, my guy?
Listen. My people, I'm taking your slogan. I'm taking everything. But my people, I'm here. I feel blessed to be on this channel, to join this union, this baptism of a certain team. I rest in peace for a certain team now, a team that has been folded. But listen, we're gonna get into that. But thank you for having me on the show, man. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And Lee, you came at a great time because we were just talking about not necessarily the 3 points that we gained on Saturday, the manner of the 3 points. Because obviously it's a game that we should win. Let's be honest. You went into that game confident, just like me, 3-0, 4-0, whatever, slap them up. But
Listen.
What do you think the manner of the victory means for the team going forward?
Listen, man, I will say, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to have their opinions on things. The way that we are defending currently is not great, but
not sustainable.
I do take that game in isolation. I just don't think we came to play. But listen, you can't knock the comeback. You can't knock the team spirit. You can't knock the substitution from the manager. You can't knock that this guy's getting better. Listen, we talk about Klopp. We talk about how he's got his deficiencies. We talk about Conte. He's absolutely dusted now. He's finished. He's one of the worst managers I've seen about. Yeah. I don't care what no one says. With the club that he's in. And listen, for me, I'm now seeing a manager that knows what he's doing. There's no luck involved in this now. There's no luck. And that's what I'm liking. That's what I'm seeing. And for me, there is no luck. There is absolutely no luck at all. If you look at what's going on, there's no luck. And yeah, listen, man. Ultimately, we conceded 2 goals, very, very poor. I think we just have to keep grinding it out. I'm sure you've been saying all of this stuff. Everyone on the panel's been saying the same stuff as well. But yeah, listen, life's good, man. We're top of the league still, 5 points clear. And listen, Man City don't look great as well. So yeah, it's not good. It's not too bad.
The whole thing. I mean, look, I've spent 12 minutes allowing Nigel to kind of speak, and he brought Zeus in, and then he even brought Gunili, who turned up late onto the show, in before me. Let me break it down real quick, because you lot knew it was coming. You, man, were at home against Bournemouth. Sorry to be the bearer of the truth, yeah, but the truth is you were playing Bournemouth at home. You were 2-0 down. Now, I'm seeing people twerking, shaking their bum. This is the stuff of champions. It can't be the stuff of champions when you're playing Bournemouth and it took you the 96th minute to bring it over the line. Gunnar, the only thing I respect from everything you said is the fact that you guys you were not convincing, but you got it over the line. And I've been saying this from way, way back. Arsenal this season is just the best out of all the evils. That's what's going on. Liverpool's been poor. Chelsea's been poor. City's been poor. Spurs have been poor. United, with the 7-0 slapping up, they've been poor. The only one that's really been semi-poor has been you guys. Had any of those teams...
Man said semi-poor, you know.
Wait, Deji, hold on.
What's going on here, Deji?
You wouldn't be where you are.
Hold on, all right, cool.
But at the same time, I'm on the other side of the fence. I have to take it that you men are going to pump your chest for a freakish season. We saw the freakishness when you played Man United. We saw the freakishness when you played Aston Villa. We saw it freaky on the 96th minute against Bournemouth. You know what I'm saying? But well done for beating Bournemouth at home. Well done.
All right, Deji, hold on.
You know,
hold on. Can I ask you a couple of things then, Deji? Can I ask you a couple of things? Right. So, firstly, in the first 19 games, you're saying that we've been the lesser of all evils. So you don't think that we've played really good football at any point in this season?
You've played good football.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So my second point. So what happened to Tottenham? Because you got a win now manager and you brought in all of these players that you brought in. So why couldn't you be good?
Let me tell you, I can tell you why we couldn't be good.
Go on, please educate us.
We've brought in somebody who's more interested in stealing gold bars from the stadium than playing football. Conte,
but Deji, that's not what you were telling us at the end of the last season. You can't switch.
No, you see what it is? What you got to do is you got to understand that this brother is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He came in to disrupt the thing at Spurs, and we want Conte out now. As soon as he entered the country, and Stellini went, "Oh, Conte is in England," we knew it was long. We knew we were going to get banged by Wolves. I'm going to say it here, live and direct. We're probably going to get banged by AC Milan on Wednesday, because guess who's in charge on Wednesday night? Oh, no, it's Conte. So, Guna, you know what I don't want? And if you don't do this, then I promise you I will be sensible on this show tonight.
You're never
We can
sensible.
accept that Tottenham's poor season is not because of the players, but it's because of poor management.
Okay, and this is where I'm going to stop you there. Okay,
Poor management. If you can acknowledge that, I can acknowledge that you, man, are the lesser of all the evils so far this season.
Okay, I want to have a serious. Hold on, no, because I want to have a serious conversation now. Yeah, I want everyone to join in this as well, because you know what? It's funny because when I think about Tottenham, right, and this is me being no joke, no bias, me being serious now, isn't it? When I think about Tottenham, you've got a lot of questions, and your answers are Richarlison. Now let's talk about Richarlison. You bought him for £60 million, and it's now the 6th of March at 8:47, and he's not scored a goal in the Premier League. Now I don't want to see about minutes. I don't want to hear nothing else, because he scored in the Champions League in a limited amount of minutes. So let's go to the Premier League. He's had chances. He's had opportunities. I see him in the FA Cup the other day, and he looked like a dud. I want to talk about Son. who you lot were wanking off last season.
Yeah.
Waxing lyrical because he scored.
Rightly so.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we've only moved 3 months post that. We only moved 3 months post that, and he's now acting like he doesn't even know what football is. We talk about Harry Kane, and I'm sick and tired of this damn guy getting away with it. This guy has had chance after chance after chance to win something. Wait, hold on. He's had chance after chance after chance.
Club and country.
Quarterfinals. He's had in finals to turn up and do something for Tottenham. And now, okay, fine. I don't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about the FA Cup. He was on the pitch when you conceded that goal. He had no, hold on. He's had opportunities to make a difference for your club, and he hasn't. And now we're talking about him possibly re-signing him. That shows you everything you need to know about this guy. Now we go to Danjuma. And my thing is, right, look, I don't want to talk about your sub bench, but I'm just saying you need to start to acknowledge as a person, as a club, that your players are just not good enough. You don't talk about Romero like he's the second coming of Rio Ferdinand. Wait, hold on.
Deji, shut up.
Hold on. Okay, no.
In which league?
Deji, I don't know if you're being serious or not. Yeah, like I don't know. I've only done a couple of streams with you, but if you believe that Romero is one of the best defenders in the league, this is where you're going wrong. I'm trying to forget the rivalry team right now. Yeah, I'm being dead serious. And don't tell me about the World Cup, because Mustafi won the World Cup. Per Mertesacker won the World Cup. So I'm trying to, and you know what? I'm being proper. Like, forget this banter thing. Me and you are chatting.
Well, no, on a level, I hear what you're saying, because I need to. Can I have a chance to rebut?
Your players, honestly, are not good enough. And now my last one is Kulu. Listen, I'm not here to dump on him. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, over the 6 months that he came from January last season to the end of the season, he looked good. But you lot put him, and you lot were comparing him to Saka.
Saka, can you imagine the disrespect? Can you imagine?
What I'm saying is,
his numbers were dope last season. His numbers were there.
So because of numbers,
I'm saying, look, the numbers are good, but give him time. Look, so Deji, that's all I'm trying to say to you. All I'm trying to say is, you have to be honest with yourself. We had Özil, one of the best players in his position in the new generation, in his generation, and we had to get rid of him. We had Aubameyang, we had Alexis Sanchez. We had to get rid of these men because, yes, they might have been at a certain level above our club, but they weren't good enough. They weren't gonna be the cherry on the top, because we didn't even have a cake. And that's what I'm trying to be honest with you. You've got players that don't even make the cherry on top. They are dead. Like, they are actually dead.
Okay. Can I do a quick rebuttal?
He is spitting right now, bro. Hey, first of all, before you do your rebuttal, let me get into some of the comments.
You're throwing me off my phone. I don't want to. I need to get back up.
Let me go quick quiet. All right. Go on, Deji. Go. Quick quiet, Deji. Go. Do your thing.
I don't know, because I know you're a bit of a celebrity in this thing. Now, I don't know if that rant just now that you just gave was you being real.
I'm being real, bro.
Was you auditioning for some sort of episode in Star Trek? Because that was the biggest nonsense, bruv, I've heard in a minute. And you're meant to be a footballing brother. Let me go through each of your points one by one. Football is not just about the player, it's about rhythm. Richarlison hasn't had enough games to find the rhythm and hit the right position for him within the team. Let me give you an example. Joe Linton was a dead striker at Newcastle, but mate, Eddie Howe finds him in centre midfield, total different player. I think we just got to find the right position for Richarlison. He does his thing. In relation to Son, players have off seasons. I think the thing that Tottenham have done wrong is knowing that this brother is off, they keep forcing it. He didn't need to start on the weekend against Wolves. Stop forcing the team. This season's a write-off. He should start on the bench. Richarlison should start. Wear out the players. Bring Son on. Bro, don't you ever disrespect Harry Kane. That's the one brother right now who's consistently performing season in, season out. Second top goal scorer to a freakish Haaland, by the way.
Achieving what though? What's he achieving with his goals, Deji?
No Arsenal player, not even Henry in his prime, is doing figures like that. Yes,
that's fine. That's fine. But what is he? What has he got?
Harry Kane's doing. So put some respect on that brother's name. The last point. What was the last point again?
Romero, go talk to me about Romero.
You're talking about Romero, bro. You tried to disregard the World Cup.
I knew he was going to say that. Well,
Romero,
the Messi tax is there.
What is around him is not solid. You get what I'm saying? Romero, you would love to have him in your club. You would love to have him because he would be breaking up players. But bro, how dare you?
Cool. Let me respond to your things, and then Zeus, if you don't agree with me, then you tell me what you want to say. So Zeus, this is what first of all, Harry Kane. It's because of Tottenham players. We got people talking about legends that have no silverware. It's because of Tottenham FC.
What are you talking
about? Like Lee, do you know an Arsenal legend that hasn't won a trophy? Do you know one? Who? Do you know what I'm saying? But where it comes to Spurs, they're talking their legends are man like Gary Mabbutt, them Darren Anderton, Klinsmann, who's played like 2 seasons at the club. Bro, like it's all good and well, like scoring a bunch of goals, innit? Matt Letizia scored a bunch of goals for Southampton. Alan Shearer scored a bunch of goals for Newcastle. But without his Premier League at Blackburn, people wouldn't remember it. Someone said it the other day.
Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer, bro. Like, in 50 years' time,
he only won the Premier League once.
In 50 years' time, I don't think kids are going to be raving about Harry Kane if he retires with no league titles or no major trophy.
What if he's the
other than it's only Tottenham fans, bro?
What if he's the all-time?
It's only Tottenham fans, bro. Even so, bro. Like, imagine the documentary, Gunali. Imagine the documentary of Harry Kane. They'll go to the cup finals that he didn't get to, the ones that he made it to that he didn't perform in. Like, what kind of documentary is that? They're celebrating someone, but all they can see is failure throughout the whole documentary. Like, come on. Are we going to do that here?
So hold
and
on.
Romero.
I want to ask, though, Nigel. This is a question to all of you. Zeus, maybe you go first. If Conte wasn't there, and they had a better manager or a more progressive manager or whatever it is, where do you think they would finish?
Bruv, we can.
That's it. So let Zeus get that one.
So, I mean, one of the things that people have said about Conte is that his methods don't allow. It's like playing one game a week. That whole thing, right? And I actually think that that's a huge part of the problem. Like being in Champions League and playing the league, right? I think we had a great run towards the end of last season, right? When we're out of all the cups and all that stuff. So I think that's pretty much it. Like his crazy strenuous methods are just not good. They're not good. They don't work well for a team that wants to compete on multiple fronts. So that I really just think that's what it's come down to. And the football. I mean, he has to go. Like I think we've kind of established that. But some of the stuff you guys have been saying is actually insane.
Shut up! I'm about to talk.
You have to put some respect on Harry Kane's name. Come on, someone that has a chance to be the all-time, Premier League leading goal scorer. He's
Zeus,
doing it.
Zeus, you know what? It reminds me a bit of those Zeus. It's almost like they say women love tall men, but you can't bag. You can't get no gal in the club. Bro, you're getting all these goals. You're getting all these goals, Zeus. Yeah, and what does it do for you? For me, yeah, I look at Harry Kane and look. Not once did I say he's not world class. No one said that. I'm trying to be realistic, and I'm looking at the player, and I'm saying, look, for me, I see a man who, unfortunately, when the going gets tough in those big moments, he don't go. He's not going. I saw it for England. I saw it for England. Look, people are gonna say their opinions of he should have taken the second penalty or whatever it is. For me, when it got to the point, he fluffed his lines, and what is Harry Kane well at? What's Harry Kane's most important attribute? He's ball striking, penalty taking. He doesn't miss those. He never misses those. He's a fantastic. And what happens? He strikes it over the net.
When it's the big moment, he chokes.
Can I just say something?
And when we go to his, if you go to see his actual every single moment since he was at Leicester on loan, every single moment. He's had a big moment and he's fluffed his lines. And now what he wants to do is he wants to stay at Spurs. What does that look?
Because he's in his comfort zone, bro.
Wait,
Hold on. There's a few new guests and there's so many comments in the comment section. Wait, if you want the right to be hushing people's gums, win a weekend so you can host the show, Deji. You know the rules, innit? So other than that, calm down. So let me deal with things. Personal. Ravi says, yo, one touch. I was watching some of the Spurs game versus Wolves. Thought my stream had froze how slow the game was. Quickly switched over to the Arsenal game. Much better. And I'm a Liverpool fan. Big up, Ravi, man. Big up Kosana in the comment section. 1-1 now in the Fulham game. Big up Kosana. Big up Silver Fox. Deji, I warned you about Wolves, my bro. He didn't want to listen. He was pumping his chest saying it's not a difficult tie. See this guy. Hey, problems. Deji, I agree. Arsenal should never been 2-0 down.
Get these guests on so we know who we're dealing with, bro.
Okay, wait a minute. Big up, Samis. I've not seen you. Wait, hold on. I'm the one running the show, Deji.
We're not Tottenham fans, I tell you.
Chelsea fan on the show.
Hey, relax. I'll introduce them. A few new people in the comment section. Sennies, Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. We know the song. He assembled back again. Nigel, it's the way Deji puts Spurs in the list of big clubs with no cups. I know. It's just what Deji does. It's just what Deji does, man. And Football Chat says, no, I don't want to hear that. You said you can win the Champions League. So regardless of Conte being there, your team better do that. And yeah, we're going to get into that after we introduce the guests. Joining us back on the channel, back like by popular demand. Obviously, his team got a little W on the weekend, so he's a little bit more injured than normal. Man like FX representing the Chelsea in the building. How you doing, FX? You're on mute, so if you're talking, just know.
Yeah, chilling, just doing my sparring, waiting for anybody to talk. My guy Jabam. What are you saying?
Bro, there's gonna be, if you're a Chelsea fan, there could be plenty shots going everywhere, bro. So be ready, be prepared, my guy.
I got the 3 points, man. Shit, I got my 3 points. I don't send anybody. It's been a long time coming, but it's good. It's big up. It's always good to be on One Touch TV, guys. Deji Spurs, I see you, brother. I see you. Big ups to Zeus, even though you were chatting bare man things about Harry Kane. I didn't understand all that gibberish. Gonna leave. Well done, brother. Run a ball. Still.
Run a ball. And this guy, he's literally come out of a 1 year sabbatical. He was doing a
retirement for this one.
But he knew, he saw the boys. He saw the Arsenal boys. They've rejuvenated himself. He looks that this could be the time that it could be a title run. So he returns back to the show. Welcome, my brothers. Welcome.
He doesn't look too happy though.
He shouldn't be. But before the guests come in, Zeus, you had something to say in response to some of the Harry Kane talk, I think.
I mean, okay, so it happens a lot.
And then you guys can chime in how you want. Prana.
It happens more so in the NBA. You see people jumping ship like anyhow, like Kevin Durant's on Phoenix Suns, for goodness sake.
I like LeBron, how he jumps there.
LeBron, people, sometimes your team is not great, is not good enough.
Exactly.
And that can't be. The guy is scoring goals, has been scoring goals consistently
This comment is elite.
the Premier League. In the Premier League, he's never had a really crappy season of 10 goals, anything like that. It's always in like the 20, maybe 18 or something like that. So you can't, and he will be remembered wherever it goes. Now, this thing you're saying, I was even shocked. I was even shocked when they said he's thinking about resigning at Spurs. I was like, are you bro, you need to maybe that was before the FA Cup.
Yeah, answer what Guna asked you. What does that tell you about the man that he's willing to sacrifice his trophies?
I mean, I was like, that shocked me. Like I said, I hope this FA Cup thing wakes him up, and he's like, yo, I need to get out of go United, and for 150, let's make that happen.
There's no guarantees, you know that, yeah.
I mean, it's not, but I'm just saying,
at Spurs, there pretty much is, bro. 15 years of pain, it's pretty much.
He's wise. At Spurs, he's guaranteed to play week in, week out. If he wants to play,
if he's world class, isn't he guaranteed to play anywhere? Deji?
No, bro. But let's be real. World class.
Nah, let us be real.
They've gone to other clubs and done nothing.
Who? Like who?
He's thinking about it. Steven Gerrard could have gone Chelsea, and we could have forgotten him. That's real talk.
But I mean, if Berbatov left you guys and he won the league with United, so it's the last chance for. I mean, it's the last chance for Harry Kane.
So Campbell also did the same.
Can I just say one thing, about no one's
William Gallas left Chelsea and joined Arsenal and Spurs.
I'm not saying Harry Kane needs to make his team win the league, but similar to what Arsenal have done over the couple of years, you can get to points in a season where, or in a cup competition where you can be the man to take your team over the top. When we last won the FA Cup, we had to go through Sheffield United away. We had to, and this is when they were good in the Premier League. This is when they finished, I think, 7th that season, and we then went to Wembley. And who did we face firstly? Man City. This is when it was that prime Pep Ball with KDB and all of that. We battered them. That's when we then had to go to the final. And who did we beat? Frank Lampard in the final. So listen, I don't want to hear all of this stuff. I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, for me, your players ain't good enough. And you overrate your players. You then come to your main game, your main goal getter. And that's what I think about when I think about Henry. You can get as many goals, but this guy, in the moments that you needed him, he's there. Champions League final, I'll say, yeah, fine, whatever. But yes, you're going to talk about the Premier League when you're scoring against the big teams. Yes, fine. But I'm talking about in the moments when you need him in the semi-final, in the quarter-final, in the final. In those moments, where is he? Why is it that he always seems to have an excuse? And that's all I'm saying, Deji. You have to look at the points. That just look at the big moment. Okay, and I'm going to take away the Champions League final because I know he wasn't fit, so I'm not going to include that.
No, forget that one.
No. I'm not going to include it because that's not fair. You're putting a man out there who's 40%.
But hold on. We have to put it on Harry Kane, that Champions League final. For me, he's unfit and he declares himself fit.
That's fine. But as the manager,
no, that's on him. That's on him.
As the manager, no.
I agree with you. As a manager, Poch ain't got no balls. But Harry Kane has to shoulder some blame on that as well.
He does.
If I was his teammate, I'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
He does.
Let Lucas play. Let Lucas play. Just banged in a hat trick.
You're right. But for me, I look at it and I'm saying, look, I can't put it all on Harry Kane because for me, the manager. He gets paid £10 million a year to make the big decision. You don't have to start a man. No matter what he says, you are the guy that it falls on. If you win, they give the manager the pull of this. If you lose, they give the manager the pull.
Buy a single player for 18 months prior.
Yes, so I'm helping you out here, but I'm saying in the big moment. I'm talking about. See, you're still not listening to what I'm saying to you. I'm talking about in the moments where you were the semi-finals against Chelsea, the finals against Man United, the finals against Chelsea, the League Cups, in the FA Cups, even this season. Every single moment he has had to get his team over the line when he's meant to be the talisman, he's meant to be the big game player, he fluffs his lines. And you're talking about their Premier League when he scored against Arsenal, all of those guys. He's the North London king, whatever you want to say about him. Cool. Okay, you're talking about but I'm no. Let me give him these flowers. Fine, cool. But I'm talking about in the big clutch moments in a cup competition, when all of this, everything goes out the window, when you are 90 minutes, you get the chance to be the game changer for your team. He flops his lines. I'm sorry, Deji, we have to be real. And then when you talk about Richarlison, you're talking about all of these different things to say, oh, well, he hasn't had this X amount of minutes. But you didn't say that when he scored 2 goals in the Champions League in 15 minutes.
They were
you didn't
waxing lyrics about that one.
I didn't
you
like
didn't say that. So now Deji, you can't give him a reprieve, bro. We are in the 6th of March.
Are you happy with Nketiah and Jesus' performance for both?
Yes, I am. You know why? You know why I am? You know why I am, Deji? You know why I am? Because what do you mean? Because I'll tell you why.
That's the top of the league, bro. That's what they've done.
Yes, because at that moment in time, hold on.
So where are we?
Yeah, before Jesus got injured, because I'm trying to do the football thing now. Yeah, I'm doing the shameless thing as well, but I'm doing before he got injured, he had 10 GA. Yeah, you're not going to think that's amazing, but his intangibles are things that you can't measure, you can't see it on a piece of paper, but he was making a difference. You think about Nketiah now. There was a time just before he got subbed the other day. He had 4 goals in 5 games, scored 2 goals against Champions League Varane and the World Cup winner Lisandro Martinez. So what I'm saying is, yes, I'm happy with their difference, because yes, he hasn't scored in all the games, but in the moments where we needed these man, you can't deny that he stepped up.
How many goals has Nketiah scored, and how many goals has Jesus?
I told you he scored 4 goals, but what I'm saying is it's not about the amount of. So you're still missing, but you're going on. See what you're doing.
No.
You're doing. I'm done. I don't know what to say to you, man.
You know what? Hold on, 1 second.
Big up a man that scored 4 goals.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Both of you, 1 second. I want to try.
Deji.
Hold on, guys. Both of you, Guna and Deji. 1 second.
What's your club slogan? What's your club slogan? And isn't it something about glory? No,
I don't know about that one.
Is it not something about glory? Okay, cool. So if you to dare is to do, there's glory in your slogan. Where is the glory in scoring all of these goals, which amounts to nothing?
And hold that, Gunnar, 1 sec. Obviously, FX, you're the neutral on the panel. Neither Arsenal, neither Tottenham. You kind of hate us both, innit? So, like, where are you gonna chime in on the Harry Kane debate? Does he need to get more blame? Are we letting him off lightly, or is he as incredible as the Spurs fans will make us believe?
It's been too comfortable for too long. And when you're comfortable with mediocrity, that's what creeps in, where you just feel, all right, I think I'm doing really well amongst an average squad. I might as well just.
I'm the Baba here. You get me? Everything goes around me.
I'm the king. I'm the king here, and that's when you start losing ambition. So if he actually did make that statement, then obviously, in my opinion, it just sounds like I'm kind of giving up. I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 this year. This is the last lap. Or you end this season and you ensure that you go to a big club, whether it's United, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's anywhere. But the most important thing is Harry Kane.
I want to ask you, ethics.
Harry Kane hasn't shown.
I want to ask you a serious question. Yeah, I'm being serious.
He's ambitious enough, in my opinion.
I'm not playing games no more. Ethics. This is a serious question for you. Yeah, you're a Chelsea fan. Yeah.
Go on, sir.
My thing is with Harry Kane is, I don't like this whole story, the whole rhetoric. They say, oh, if you put Harry Kane in the top team, he puts you over the top. I don't believe that, because I feel like in the big moments.
What evidence do we have of that? Yeah.
What evidence do we have to see that? I'm sorry.
No. You don't say something like that.
Deji, you're not listening.
I don't think so.
Deji.
I don't think so, though.
Stop
Harry Kane is
talking
world
about
class
the goals. Yeah, he's world class, but stop talking about the goals.
So can I ask you one question?
No, hold on. Let me land.
You're not the host.
Okay, but no, I know, but I'm just trying to say, I'm asking you, talk about the moments and not about the goals, his overall goals.
Let me ask you one question. Do you think, honestly, and banter aside now, look, everyone in the chat, no more banter between me and Guna. If we're going to do banter, we'll do it on another show. Do you think if you guys had Harry Kane, he wouldn't get it over the line? Now, think about your answer before you answer.
Okay.
If you had Harry Kane...
Hold on, Deji. Get what over the line, right?
Is that enough to get to do your...
Can I say to you honestly? Yeah,
be honest.
No.
What?
I'm being serious, bro.
So
Let's
in the big moments, I don't trust him, bro. I don't trust him to do that against what he did against.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, people, don't take the piss now. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. It is absolutely free to smash the like button, my people. Share, comment, subscribe. Big up everyone in the comment section. Big up the new members, everything.
On a level, I just want to talk to a real Arsenal fan who can put ivories aside and just be honest. I just asked Gunnar Lee a straight question and he gave me a dud answer. So I'm going to ask you, yeah? If you had Harry Kane as your striker, would he make a big boy difference to your team? Now, Gunnar says...
That's not what you asked him. You said get over the line.
Over the line.
Asking the right question. Ask Prada for the last question.
Would he win the league? Yes or no?
In what season? What squad? In this squad?
Any season, Taras.
But in this season, we might win it without him. So what kind of question is that?
Last season then.
I don't think so.
Would you have got Champions League if you had Harry Kane in your squad?
We would have got Champions League if we had Kieran Tierney and Partey in our squad. Like, what the hell, bro?
What are you doing, bro? I'm not asking you about.
No, okay, yes, I agree. We would.
About Harry Kane, does he make a difference?
But also, let me land as well. We would if we had Harry Kane 100%. But we would have got it also if we had Kieran Tierney and Partey the last 5 games. We would have got Champions League.
No, but because it doesn't increase your point, Deji. That question that you're asking, asking Prana or Gunnar Lee.
The squads that you've been dissing us, we've won trophies with those squads.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point, Gunnar? Hold on. I think Zeus, I want you to come and chime in. What Gunnar's trying to say? Hold on. What Gunnar Lee's trying to say is there's no evidence that in the big moments he's a man we can rely on, innit? Okay. So if he goes to a bigger club, if this bigger club is already winning trophies, yeah, of course Kane will win trophies there as well. But if he's been called in to be the final piece of the puzzle, there's no evidence that he can step up to the plate, Zeus.
I hear you, Mike. Maybe my analysis.
Now let Zeus land, and then you come in after this. Sorry.
Okay, so Gunnar talking about Kane.
I love it.
Inability to impact the big games. I mean, it's
not the big games, the big moments. Because
the big moments. What are they? We have
Deji keeps talking about numbers. Deji keeps talking about numbers, and I'm not talking about numbers. I'm talking about in those big moments where you want to get over the line in a competition where he's had multiple chances to do in the semi-finals and finals. He fluffs his lines.
So the only evidence that I have is the World Cup, is the penalty miss, right?
What do you mean that's not only? What do you mean not only? Okay, the multiple finals he's not scored in. He's not played in many finals. The semi-finals he's not scored in.
Okay.
When it's obviously the run against Leicester, when Harry Kane needs to be scoring winning goals, he wasn't able to stand up and get them over the line.
That's what you're using as evidence. All right.
Those are 6 examples there, Zeus. Don't say that's what you're using, right?
It's a bit wonky, but okay.
No, Zeus, it's a bit wonky. Like, for example, someone like Drogba.
Yeah.
Like Harry Kane will score more goals than him, but in the finals, semi-finals, Drogba always steps up, bro. He'll get you a goal in those moments.
I'll pick Drogba over Kane every day.
Right, guys, I've got some stats for you. Hold on. I've got Zeus. Before you go, let me read, because you said that. As soon as I read this, I want you to go.
Okay.
2015, yeah, League Cup semi-final first. For this is against Sheffield United. I think he was no goal or assist. 2015 again, League Cup semi-final against the second leg against Sheffield United. This I think when he was on loan. No goal, no assist. 2015 League Cup final against Chelsea, no goal, no assist. 2017 FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea, 1 goal, they lost. 2018 FA Cup semi-final versus Man United, no goal, no assist.
Let us know when you're done, Zeus.
2018 World Cup semi-final against Croatia, no goal, no assist. 2019 League Cup semi-final, first leg, Chelsea, 1 goal, they went out. 2019 Champions League final against Liverpool, no goal, no assist. As per 2021,
this rap sheet is sounding stinking right now.
2021 League Cup semi-final against Brentford, no goal, no assist. 2021 again, League Cup final against Man United.
Hey, stop the pain, Lee. Stop the pain.
No, I didn't even finish it.
Feel free to run that crazy stat
Euro
record.
2020 semi-final against Denmark, 1 goal. What happened? 2020 again,
Oh,
final
That's
against
so
Italy. No goal.
That's
No assist.
so selective. It's ridiculous.
2022 League Cup semi-final against Chelsea, no goal, no assist.
Okay, so you guys are picking some stats and being ultra selective. You're discounting.
How? I'm talking about
You had your run. You're being selective, saying, "Hey, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that." In particular games, you're not counting what he did to get there, etc. All right, now this
talking about the getting over the line, not the build-up.
Over the line. How many numbers?
You had your run though.
Sorry, Zeus. Sorry.
How many strikers can you say? Oh, if I have a final, I want this particular striker.
Here we go. This is the narrative you want to run.
Let me land. Now you've had Drogba. Drogba is one that I'll say, okay, big game, he turns up. How many of those guys do you have? I don't know. I don't know what the stats are like for like Alan Shearer or something like that. But to say if I need how many clutch players are there in the NBA? Like I can't remember, but it's someone like Kobe who's heralded for making big games. If you look at his statistics,
Let me help
actually,
you.
wait, hang on, let me finish that.
We're talking soccer here, man. We're talking football, bro.
He doesn't actually. He's not.
Sergio Aguero, clutch player.
Because of that.
Which one is Aguero? That's enough.
That's enough.
Where's Kane's Aguero? Where's his own?
Still playing, isn't it? Wait, hang on a sec. Let me finish. Now, Harry Kane, to me, he's a striker. He scores goals, and he can create as well. We've seen the way he plays in terms of his diversity and dropping back and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But for me, how a game is won, the most impactful position is your midfield, right? And the reason why Spurs have been struggling for like tons of, for quite a bit, we haven't replaced Eriksen. There's no creative player to come up to feed the likes of Harry Kane. You guys are saying Harry Kane should come.
But you play without that. There isn't one in your formation.
Hang on, are you saying Harry Kane should come and get the ball from?
No, but I'm saying in your current formation.
Wait.
That's nobody's fault. That's nobody's fault, though. That's Conte's fault.
This is the thing. Yeah, exactly.
That's Conte, not.
It's not.
That's a Conte problem.
It shouldn't be a discussion. He's a great striker. He scores goals.
Okay.
Now we're playing in a rubbish formation that I don't know where the creativity is supposed to come from.
Zeus, you know what I'm gonna wait. I wanted you to land, but you know what, I'm gonna stop you because this has nothing to do with him not being able to turn up at the big moments. You're talking about midfield, that. You're trying to deflect. We are not doing this on North London Rivals today, Mr. Man. Okay. We are talking about him like this is what we'll do. We'll give you a week to come back with your own rap sheet that Guna Lee just had now. He gave you lists of your stinking CV, and you come back next week and try and rebuttal that because this argument will get thrown out of court very, very quickly. Bro, it's horrible. Okay, but wait, hold on. There's bare comments. There's bare comments to get through. Let me get through a few. Then we're gonna go through some. Spurs fans have been able to deflect what we kind of came here to discuss, but we'll get into that in a sec. Chelsea man should be up on top. Put Deji on the bottom. Football Bands channel. Respect. Chelsea are still 10th.
Real talk, man. They should be bottom now. I suppose they're on top now.
Send K95. Semenya was over the line before the first touch was made. He's lucky they didn't pull that back. Let's be honest. That first goal shouldn't have counted for Bournemouth because there was two players in our half when they kicked off. But we still got the game done. You get what I'm saying? So we don't bitch and moan about it.
Yeah, scored it in 97 minutes after 96 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, because they were time wasting in the beginning of the extra time. That's what people are saying. That's what people are saying, bro. Shameless. Anyway.
Yo, bro, it's this show called Rivals.
Yeah.
How are we rivals? Like we got nothing.
Well, it's because they're in the same. They live in the same area as us. That's it. We're in the same area. That's it.
Final with 10 men. Like what else? How are we?
That's it. You're in the same ends as us.
Rabona, are you man in the top?
Man said Rabona. His name is Pranabu, yeah. Man said Rabona.
Playing Champions League football, bro.
How are we rivals? But listen, the real talk. Are you playing Champions League football? I want you to become a rival, and the way I see it is like Chelsea fucking up. You guys get Potter. I think Potter can turn that team
Hey, Potter going Tottenham is a big shout. It's actually a big shout.
That can take you guys to the level where we become rivals.
Let me tell you why we're rivals real quick.
No,
yeah?
you can't.
Let me tell you. No, just hear me out. Yeah, because Gunnar Lee, he's already done.
Big up Egal in the chat.
Let me do my version of
Meghan. In the chat.
Let me do my version of Meghan Markle right now on Suits. Yeah, because Gunnar Lee's done.
You're gonna tell us how we're rivals, right?
Let me tell you why we're rivals.
All right.
Are you in the Carabao Cup? Answer me, please. Are you in the Carabao Cup?
Yeah, we get selected every year.
Right, so you're out. Right. Are you in the FA Cup?
Yeah.
You're out. So both of us are out of the Carabao because it's been won. Yeah. We're both out of the FA Cup.
Right.
Are you in Europe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're both in Europe. Now, in terms of trophies, the big trophy that you can win this season is the league. And true or false, the big trophy that Tottenham can win this season is the Champions League. So
Facts. Real talk.
Bro, we're not equals in any capacity, bro.
No, let me tell you why.
The only reason we're rivals is because you and I are both in North London. That's it, bro.
That's it. That's it.
No, which one is more impressive? Because I know we're just meeting for the first time, and I hope you come again. Winning the league or winning the Champions League? Which one would you be more happy with?
What kind of question? Are you being for real?
Come on, man. Don't do that stuttering thing.
Right, Champions League. Champions League. Champions League.
Right. So,
Deji, do you think you're going to win the Champions League? Is that what you're saying?
Hypothetically now, I want to say this, Gunnar, and
the Champions League, they give them out every single year, bro.
Hypothetically, if you man win the Prem and Tottenham win the Champions League, are we not quits?
But okay, so
I don't know. You can't see it.
No. We're quits for this season for sure. We're quits for this season.
Okay, Deji, do you think the probability of Arsenal winning the league and you winning the Champions League is the same?
At the moment, yes.
Deji, who's your dealer? Who is your dealer? Who is your supplier? Because that guy.
I'm backing you right now. I'm pulling up right now. Where are you? I know you're in somewhere north. I'm coming right now. I'm coming. I know you
can just say for Tottenham to win the Champions League, we've only got to win 4 games.
You gotta win the next game, brother. Let alone the 4 games. You gotta win the next game, my bro. The next game. If you
win the next game, we've got 3 games left.
False. I swear it's quarterfinals after this.
Yeah, quarters, semi, final.
2 games in each, though. That's 5, man. Sorry,
you know what?
Your pathway to the final is not something that you're used to. So I know the math doesn't quite math with you. I understand. Let me get back into some of the comments.
Than you think, Rabona. We're more equal than you think.
World-class players win. This is a good comment. World-class players win things. I don't know any world-class player that's not won anything.
Can take you to that next level.
Say that again.
Do you think Graham Potter can take Spurs to the next level?
No, there's only one person that can take Spurs to that level, and that's Pochettino, straight up. And Pochettino is the guy. We want him back ASAP, like yesterday. We need him back now.
Wow.
Wait, so, but Deji, seriously, okay, being serious. You believe the same chance of you when you lost against Wolves, you lost against Sheffield United, who are in a league below us, that you believe that you can beat AC Milan, PSG or Bayern, Real Madrid or Liverpool, Chelsea. I don't even know if you can beat them right now. Again,
don't bring Chelsea into this, bro.
Or they beat Chelsea.
Dortmund, yeah, or Dortmund as well. So you're saying you believe that the level of those teams that you have to play, who are probably going to be a level above most of the teams that we play week in and week out in the Premier League, you believe that you can worm your way to the final and win it when you've never done that before, and you got to one final and you lost, and then
see your Arsenal, the same probability of Arsenal.
Same probability of Arsenal.
That is good.
Can I just? You know, when you speak, I'm shocked, and I want to know where you are in North London, my brother. So I might have to come to you. Let me remind you, for those of you who don't understand why I feel the way that I feel, the Premier League is the best league in world football. We got the best players.
Winning the Premier League
is the toughest league. It's the toughest league to win. I do not rate any of the other leagues in Europe. The Portuguese league, the French league, the German league. I don't rate any of them leagues. Let's just be real. Europe has become
please respond to this man.
Feeder club to the Prem.
Bro, Spurs couldn't even win the French league, bro.
To dust the team in Europe? Yes, I do. And I'm proud of it.
But I don't.
FX, do you agree with Deji?
Yeah, because Deji is a criminal. He's saying a lot of things. He just say, no, they use sense.
See which one's gonna catch.
Exactly. You're just going all over the place. Stay in one place. Let's have a direction. You're a thief, and I'm going to catch you. This is where I'm going to catch you. You're saying the Premier League is that there's no other league that's better than this one. Where we're going is this. You're saying your team can win the Champions League. Yeah. AC Milan beat you guys at San Siro, right? 1-0. Yeah. So 1-0 at San Siro. So you're confident enough to say that at your stadium, the chicken, what's your stadium called?
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Oh, it's Tottenham Hotspur.
The shithole, bro. The shithole.
Yeah.
You've been silent.
You get me? Chill now, Deji. You get where they okay, no vex. I don't want banter. This is not more Yans. Now say, do you think you can beat AC Milan first and foremost before you start talking of quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals?
Let's talk about that, Deji.
Answer
the question.
That.
Don't say kana. Answer the direct question he asked you.
You just lost against Wolves.
And Sheffield United.
Zeus, your man Zeus was just complaining about not having a playmaker and all that. You've had a shitty season. It's been topsy-turvy. Your manager is still not back from his
He's back. He's back.
Is he going to be on the touchline? Okay, if he's back, that's good. Number 2 has done a good job. But, come on. Are you confident that you will beat Milan?
I think it's the same situation as the Marseille game. That was the must-win game. Went down 1-0.
Spurs fans can't give any direct answers. I've noticed this.
Came back. 2 second half. 2 second half goals. Won that. And AC Milan is not some,
FX, listen, you to ask this guy. No, yes or no question, I mean.
Wait,
that's what it be. Then go to stutter.
It's the same situation as the Marseille game. So I have no qualms. I have no.
You are crazy, Deji. You are crazy. Wi-Fi.
He's very clear. I can hear him clearly.
I know, mind down.
Yeah, yes. The answer is yes, because I believe we can win that game. No doubt.
Let me tell you why.
AC Milan's got European pedigree.
So hold on 1 second.
They're 5-time champions.
Zeus said yes. Did you feel it? Did you feel his yes? Because I didn't. It was like yes.
Let me tell you why. Can I add to Zeus? Can I add to Zeus's thing? Because Gunnar Lee looked at his phone when FX made that question. And I was feeling what Gunnar's feeling. He couldn't believe what he just heard from you, FX. You've had 10 minutes to come up with a good question, and that's the nonsense that you came out with. Let me tell you why it's a nonsense. You're talking as if we got slapped 5-2. It's only 1-0, my brother, and we were away from home.
You've lost 2 games in a row, Deji.
In the team that we took to the San Siro. What did you say, Rabona?
You're talking to a team. You're talking to no mind that man. You're talking to a fan that might take
Sheffield United and Wolves twice. Sheffield United and Wolves, of course we are.
Are you being for real?
Wait, Zeus. Do you think you're going to win the Champions League?
Did you respect the FA Cup?
Deji's putting a battery in his back, Deji's putting the battery in his back.
Did you respect the FA Cup, Ramona?
I love the FA Cup. It's my favorite cup competition.
No, you don't. But your manager don't, because he played Rob Holding against Man City.
That's Holding a 2-time FA Cup winner, Deji. A 2-time FA Cup winner. Put some respect on Rob's name.
Nigel, the host, can you ask Zeus if Spurs are going to win the Champions League?
I would. Hey guys, hold on here, because Deji, this is what Deji has figured out. If I create chaos, then no one can hold me accountable for anything. I want to ask Zeus. Because that's what he's doing. So, Zeus, do you believe Spurs can win the Champions League? Or are you getting lost in the Deji Spurs source? Pause.
Okay. Can we win the Champions League? Oh, I mean, there's still
Did I speak in Hausa? Baba, I'll find out, brother. Ask you a clear question, bro.
He repeated the question.
It's unlikely, you know. Like, can we beat Milan? Yes. Can we win the Champions League? It's unlikely. But stranger things have happened, man. I remember the Ajax comeback, right? No one expected.
See what you're doing to your fan.
Yeah, but like away goal rules.
Did you see what you're doing to your fan base? You're giving them false hope, bro.
Unlikely, but I'm after the draw's done for the next round. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. So
okay, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. We all can see on the panel that the only reason Zeus is saying yes is because Deji's here. Like, if Deji was not on, if Deji was not on this panel, he'd be like, "Nah, we got no chance, man. We're done, man. We're gonna get knocked out." But Deji has somehow gingered him to have false hope in this team of his. Zeus, come to the right side. Don't let him take you to the wrong side, bro. We are here for you.
Spurs fans, if Harry Kane had the FA Cup in his trophy cabinet, do you think that would be enough for him to like sign a new thing? Would there be that marker over his career that he needs to move to win a trophy, or would the FA Cup be enough?
The best deflector, bro.
Rabona, you wanted me to answer that seriously?
Obviously, we do because you haven't been serious all night.
Question, so I know how to answer the question because me and Rabona have never met.
Yes. Do you feel if he had a trophy in his cabinet, would there be like a clamor for him to leave?
I think if he wins the go on, Zeus, go on.
No, FA Cup, and I think if you want to be among the greats, you want the biggest trophies around, which I guess is the league and Champions League. So I think even if you had an FA Cup, there would still be that push for him to go to like
win a big trophy.
No, but Prana, if you do win any trophy at a small club, you're a legend, innit? If you win any trophy at a small club, it raises it. But obviously Spurs being a small club, him even winning a Carabao Cup, he's like up there.
No.
I'm going to be real with you. Harry Kane winning the FA Cup with Spurs does not have legendary status just completely.
Bro, he already has legendary status at Spurs, bro. But just not with anyone else.
If Kane wins the Champions League this season, then that's enough. That's a good enough reason to stay. And that's a good enough reason to say he's a legend. And I want to hear it from you and Gunnar Lee right now. If Tottenham win the Champions League, will you finally put respect on Kane's name?
Yeah.
Listen, 100%. If Spurs win the Champions League, and even if he doesn't score, I know what he's done. I know what he's done. I'm giving him the credit. But I'm saying in those moments, it would be nice for him to get his team over the line. But he's done stuff in the group stages. He's done stuff. I'm sure he's going to score on Thursday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever you play them next. And listen, there's a lot of time for him to make a difference. But I'm not asking him to score in the final. But he needs to do something to contribute to that. That's what I'm asking.
Deji, I'm flying you out, my guy. I'm even upgrading it to first class. I'm going to fly you out here, presidential style. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I can't wait.
I got you, bro.
TV studio and show you man up over there. Do you get me?
No problem.
I can't wait to see that t-shirt on the wall and us doing our thing. But let's talk about Arsenal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So obviously, guys, Arsenal man, them. We got a big game on Thursday night against Sporting Lisbon. But hey, Deji, you're not the host. Are you the host? I'm the host. I am the host. Anything the host says goes.
Can I just say something?
No, you cannot say anything.
One comment, that's it.
No, your team don't have your team has not given you the right to have any chance, Mr. Man.
There are no games on the Thursday night.
You came out.
Hey, brother, watch yourself, innit? You know what I mean, brother? If you want to get this authority, Deji, just let your team carry you. Guys, just in case people are newcomers to the channel, just so you know the rules, this is North London rivals, Tottenham and Arsenal.
We're not rivals, though.
Even though we're not rivals, we're just neighbours, innit? I'm going to start calling it North London neighbours from next week, because that's all we are. But whoever's team, hold on, Deji, stop. Whoever's team has a better performance on the weekend, that team's representative hosts the show. I think Deji's hosted 2 shows this season or something. I don't even know, bro. It's getting tiring over here. But Parna, first of all, as we wind down, let's talk about this game on Thursday night. How do you think we should be approaching that game? Are we at the stage where it's pick one or the other, or just the strongest team for every game, or do you want a bit of rotation? Like, where are you at with that game?
I'm with rotation, man. I believe our squad is strong as the weekend proved. Like, that is Nelson, who hasn't been in a team for 2 games, not even in the subs bench, come on and bangs the winner. I feel like we've got enough to rest guys. I feel like there should be some squad rotation. And I think this is a big game because isn't this the club that beat Champions League Spurs in this season?
Yeah.
They already beat them, right?
They beat them, They
So like, like, I don't know why people are screaming it's not a big game. It's a huge game, but we have the talent, we have the skill, we have the confidence.
It's a Europa League game.
Okay, so do you second that, Gunnar? Do you think that we should do some rotation for that game, or
you know what?
Zeus, top of the league's talking. Calm down, Zeus.
I wasn't sure what it was. If it was,
I am going to say one thing, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my Arsenal brothers, but I will say this.
You're not gonna say it, Gunnar. Don't do it.
It's not a big game. It's not a big game. And the reason why I say, do you know the reason why I say it's not a big game? Is for me, we're thinking about rotation. So if you can do rotation in a game like this, then for me, it's not a big game. But I understand in the context of where we are, it is. But in general,
that's showing lack of ambition.
What I'm saying is,
if there's a chance to win a trophy, what
I'm trying to say is, look, I believe that the Europa League is a prestigious trophy to win. 100%, and especially for Arsenal, it is because we haven't won in Europe. But what I'm saying is, because we're going for the Premier League, I can't put this on the same level. I can't put this on the same level of a Bournemouth game because the Bournemouth game was more important. So if I'm looking at it like that, because we're not going, I don't believe we're going for both trophies, even though I would like to.
I think we are.
I don't think we are. I don't think we are. I don't know. It depends. If the lineup comes out and we're taking it fully 100% serious, I might change my mind. But I think that the Premier League is the bread and butter. And if you're thinking about putting on Reece Nelson, you said Reece Nelson coming on the pitch, he's not a first teamer. So
he is. He's a clutch player. What do you mean? Clutch?
No. But he's not the first team player. He's not Martinelli, and he's not Saka, and he's not Jesus, and he's not even Nketiah. So
this is why I'm going to stop you here, right? Because even next season, if we're in the Champions League, I don't want Saka playing on the weekend and on the Wednesday.
But Salah
there has to be
rotation.
rotation.
No. I disagree.
He has to play. I get what he means. That not every time, but majority he's going to do it. Majority he's going to do it.
My thing is like you said. You didn't even say, like, I know obviously like Trossard is like a good replacement first team player. Reece Nelson, I love the guy, but he ain't that guy though. My guy, he ain't that guy.
Hey, 2 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, Gunnar. Those stats will tell you otherwise, my guy.
My dog.
But listen, you man, I definitely need to bounce myself. I need to go.
I know, big up. All right, quickly before you bounce, Gunnar, prediction for the Lisbon game.
1-1.
Ooh, all right.
I don't think we're gonna lose. But listen, you man,
my guy. Appreciate it.
Zeus, don't be interrupted by this guy, Deji, man. Please. Zeus, you're a nice guy, man. I like you, man. But please, stay away from Deji. Deji, you know it's all love always, man.
Big up. And go and follow Gunnar Lee. I'm going to put his links in the description, guys, man. Big up, Gunnar. Hey, FX. Obviously, you heard what Gunnar Lee and Prana had to say in terms of the rotation of the squad. Do you think Arsenal should just put their main focus on the Premier League, or should they be trying to challenge on all fronts at this stage because of the development of the squad?
Yeah, I mean, what Gunnar said makes sense. Well, I agree, man. You should just focus on the Premier League, really. If you've got rest players, and definitely have to use your squad. So, yeah, maybe someone like Reece Nelson should start against Sporting Lisbon. You know, he should start Tierney as left back, Rezichenko. That's what manager like Arteta should be doing right now.
Okay, so you agree that the main focus needs to be the Premier League and freshen up the squad for this Thursday game.
Yeah, because he's overused those boys. I mean, Bukayo Saka, before, if I remember, I played 11 games in a row, 90 minutes. Wasn't substituted until your game before Bournemouth, where I think he was substituted in the 81st minute or something like that. I think that was the game against Everton. So it just shows you how much Arteta has been using these boys. They're big fat guys.
Nah, I hear that. I agree. Like we've been overusing certain players. There's players that we could have given less minutes at certain points this season, and we've not done that enough. I'm just like you. I don't. At this stage, I don't want to see Partey having to start in that game on Thursday. Give it to Jorginho. Give it to Vieira, because obviously we're not Spurs, bro. We can rotate and still get the job done. You know them ones there. We've proven it in the last couple of weeks. We won 2 back-to-back games without Partey. And you lot were shouting, "Oh, we can't win without Bentancur, whatever, bro." Dead guy, bro.
Can I just
FX, I know. So FX has to go. So FX, real quick, FX. What is your score prediction for the Arsenal game and also for the AC Milan versus Spurs game?
Arsenal, Fulham, man, them. That's a tough one.
No. We're not the weekend's game. The Thursday.
Oh
game.
Shit! Sorry, against Lisbon.
Lisbon.
Are you guys away or at home?
Yeah, we're away.
Thursday.
Yeah.
I think Lisbon is going to nick it, man. They're probably going to beat you guys 1-0.
A tough game.
1-0.
Okay.
Yeah, 1-0.
And what about the Spurs game?
Spurs, Milan.
Commenting on the Spurs game.
You know why? Why the fuck not?
Because you know why?
Shut up, Deji. Let me talk. Don't interrupt me, Mr. Man. Let me just predict and go.
Very good.
Let me just do that now. Why? Give me that.
I've got a question for you.
I'm driving home, man. I don't stay where I am. I'm in the studio right now.
Don't explain yourself to him.
I will not go my family. I will not go see madam.
Don't explain yourself to this trophy dodger. I beg.
Baba. Artful dodger. Trophy dodger.
So,
Milan have won 5 Champions League titles, bro. Pedigree. You're talking to me. I've witnessed my team win 2 Champions League and 2 Europa Leagues. Europa League is nothing.
So we're gonna have to get to leave the show. We
get me. So Milan has so much pedigree. Don't write them off because they beat you 1-0. You think you're gonna beat Baba? That game now 2-1. They go beat you now.
What about your pedigree?
What's wrong with my pedigree? We've won 2 Champions League titles.
Are you gonna beat Dortmund?
No, I doubt
more
it.
chance of that than you beating Milan, bro.
At least
I doubt it.
All I
wanted to say is, bro, when I
have the final word
in August, you know, your chest was pumped, and I've seen you humble yourself over the last month. And I just want to tell you before you go home, drive safely, and it's okay.
Bless, bro. Take it easy, FX, man. Have a good one.
Bless up, brothers. Nice one, Deji.
All right. Okay, obviously now things look normal now. Arsenal guys on the top, and the Spurs guys as usual. Do you get what I'm saying?
So we're gonna do a follow-up show, you know.
As we're
getting to know Rabona.
Now he'll be back. He's back from his sabbatical. He's back from official leave. But guys, what I will say about this game, before we wrap up and get into some of the comments, I would say I do want a rotation. I do want both. I want to do the double. I want the league and the Europa League. If I'm honest, I really want both of them. But yeah, at this stage of our Premier League season, I think trying to go with our strongest 11 is probably not the smartest thing to do with how we've been playing the Prem, and also with Fulham Fulham away on the weekend on the Sunday. So a bit of rotation. I'd like to see the likes of Tierney, hopefully playing 2 games in a row. Tomiyasu might look better in the second one because he looked kind of dog shit on the weekend. And Vieira getting another start might be good.
Is it the knockout round or the quarterfinal?
Yeah, knockouts. Last round of 16.
Who they playing? Oh, round of 16. Okay.
Yeah, the team that beat you in the Champions League. That team.
You man are playing on Thursday.
Yes, for now. We're switching places next season now.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, Lisbon are 4th, so they're definitely taking. I think they're going to taking this much seriously.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me get into the. I'm going to get into some of the comments, then we're going to go through score predictions for both European games. Big up John McDermott. I don't know if I've seen him in the comments before. I don't know if Deji has. Big up John McDermott. Is Trossard injured? He is. He's got a little bit of a knock. I think he should be ready for Fulham. Not sure about the Thursday game. Kayan says, thank you. Kayan, rotate for the game against Sporting. I want the Prem. I'm with you on that, my guy. Sporting are a technical side, as Spurs found out earlier in the season. Trossard is out. Yes. Big up Shah Moomin. Shah, you should have. I've completely forgot to send you the link. Next week, I will definitely send you the link, my guy. Sorry about that. Deji said Tottenham. We're gonna win the league at the start.
Did he say that? Did he actually say that?
He said it. The league or the Champions League.
All the Champions League. So he's still right.
All the Champions League. Technically, he's still on the course.
So why are you laughing, bro? I don't understand.
Because it's a banter thing, obviously. DWTT Arteta went weak versus City in the cup match, then watched teams struggle for 4 games. Not sure he wants to do that again. Arteta typically goes strong as he doesn't have the depth that he wants. That is an interesting one. And something I did take into consideration with the latter stage of the season, and also Prana, I don't know if you remember him talking about top players playing 70 games a season. So those type of quotes do make me nervous coming into Thursday night, makes me believe he might go for the strongest team. But
it
yeah, DWTT.
I want to see some first teamers, but ultimately I need to see at least 6 or 7 rotating.
5 would be fine for me. 5 rotations would be fine, man. Let's be honest, man. He's not going to want to change the team completely. 6 or 7 is
I haven't seen.
There's a lot with what we have in the squad. I heard Jesus is could be back in the squad for Thursday, though.
I want to see that center. That's big. I want to see that centre back that we bought, the left-footed guy.
I definitely would like him to start for sure.
I want to see him start. Tierney, I want to see start. Jorginho. There's a couple guys I want to see come in.
Jorginho?
Yeah, Jorginho. Yeah, bro.
Is he like?
You know him?
Not at all.
Jorginho, the Champions League winner, European champion, Italian. You don't know about Jorginho?
On Arsenal?
Yeah, bro. He scored a penalty against you lot this season, man. Stop doing that.
Oh, my bad.
Wait. Yeah. Jorginho, he's at Arsenal now, bro. He scored the winner against Aston Villa. Ask about it. He's about to win.
My bad. I just had a brain.
He's got more English titles than Harry Kane. Correct. Yeah, that guy. But let's go into this, guys. Obviously, we've got AC Milan versus Tottenham at the shithole, or at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Sorry, Prana Ball. What's your prediction for that game?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Like Tottenham are good on like their Champions League night, so at their ground.
Can we clip that?
Can we edit that out?
They are good, so I think.
So where are you gonna go? Score?
I don't know the score. Maybe 2-1, and then Spurs win it on penalties or some shit. They're gonna get.
You see them going through.
I do.
All right. Zeus, what's your prediction?
4-1 Spurs.
You don't smoke and drink tonight. No problem.
Harry Kane gets the other one.
Wow. I don't know what they're doing in Toronto.
Yeah, but I'm actually very confident about that game. Like I think.
Okay, fair enough. To be honest, AC Milan are a very strange team this season. To be fair, so it's not impossible, but I'm not going for it.
I think all the like the calamity of the Wolves result and the Sheffield result, they're gonna be.
We don't care about any
focus. Focus.
Yeah. So
all right, so 4-1 from you, Deji. What you saying?
Well, you already know what time it is. I've been saying it before the season started. I'm expecting Tottenham to win 2-0 at home because we're going for broke. It don't matter about Wolves. It don't matter against Sheffield United. It don't matter against Wrexham. It don't matter against Gloucester. All we care about is the Champions League, baby. And I see Tottenham winning 2-0.
Such Champions League royalty.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys can focus on the Prem, we should also be focusing on the Champions League. So
when you go out, what are you focusing on after that?
Well, we'll cross that.
We'll talk about that on next week's show, right?
We'll discuss on the final. Whenever the final is held, that's when we'll talk about that.
We'll discuss that next week's show, bro.
If Tottenham win on Wednesday, I host, regardless of what happens on the weekend.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Because you know you're going to fuck up on the weekend, but yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You can have that one, bro. So what do you say? 2-0 to Spurs. I'm gonna go with 2. I'm gonna go 1-1 on the night. I think it'll be a draw, but AC Milan will go in 2-1 overall. So 1-1 on the night. Zeus, Arsenal versus Lisbon. What you said?
I mean, I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game, but just because you're going to have kids, or I guess your second team is really going to want to show, make their mark kind of thing, and Sporting are really going to go for it.
In the Europa League, we haven't. Our second team has been pretty poor. Let me not lie to you. We've somehow got the job done.
I don't know. I'm going to go 4-2 Lisbon.
What, high scoring like that, yeah?
Yeah, like real balls to the wall.
Big game for the neutral, yeah? All right.
I'm gonna have to tune in.
I hope that happens, boy, because then Arsenal is good as out. Are you guys at home?
No, we're away. We're away.
Yeah,
all right, so Deji, what's your score prediction?
I think, I've been looking forward to this game because you were one of the ones who were kind of cussing me about Tottenham's poor result against Sporting Lisbon. I can see Lisbon getting the result, bro. I can't lie. If you don't play your strongest lineup, you will lose 2-1.
Okay. So, Prana, what you said?
I'm just looking. They've won their last 4 games. Been pretty good, scoring a lot of goals. I say 2-2 there.
2-2. Okay.
And then we clean them up at the Emirates. No problem.
Okay. I was gonna go with a 2-1 to the Arsenal. I think I see us nicking it. I for some reason think Vieira is gonna have a big performance on that night. Back in Portugal. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna put a good performance in. You would know about anything like that, bro.
Vieira's
and just so you know, so you know, all Vieiras are still unbeaten against Tottenham. Long may that continue. But guys, it's been a great show today. The Assembled says Arteta needs to composure because forcing the team to overexert themselves against Bournemouth because of poor team selection could come back to haunt him. Of course, John says also 2-1 Arsenal. Tight though. Kayan says, big up Niger, Deji, keep the content coming. Big up Kayan, respect for joining us on the show. Smash the like button, whether you're watching now, whether you're watching later. Smash the like button. It really helps the algorithm. It helps us grow and be able to provide you with more and more content. Guys, we went 20 minutes over, but I think it was needed because we had a lot of deflecting FC from Deji as per usual. Goonali came in the chat. FX came in the chat. Prana came and made his long-awaited return. Came through like Stone Cold Steve Austin, breaking the glass and shit. It all went off. Zeus came back to North London rivals again. Deji has bullied him into believing, and he's fallen right into the trap. But it's been one heck of a show, and yeah, there'll definitely be some clips sent up on the social medias for sure, guys. Does anyone have one last thing to say before we sign out?
We're not rivals, bro. We're neighbors, cuz. That's it.
I don't know how you can say it. We're on par right now.
Which par are we on, bro? Which par?
We're going for the Premier League. We're going for
the before this show ends up going on for 2 hours, we'll end it there, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Big up everyone in the comment section. Big up my illustrious panel. And we'll see you later on this week for no touches and free touches.
No touches and free touches. Silver Fox, make sure you DM me congratulations Wednesday night or Thursday morning. I don't want to see you go missing. All the Arsenal guys, at least have some decency and congratulate man when Tottenham get to the last day.
Send K95 knows, yeah, I'll probably be hosting next week as usual now. Big up everyone. Smash the likes. Have a great evening. Take care, man.